2017. The first Indian girl to be invited by the White House to participate in the Youth Symposium. Youngest girl from India to climb the highest peaks of the 4 continents: Africa, Europe, Australia, and North America. And the youngest girl in the world to climb Europe's highest peak, Mount Elbrus, at the age of 13. All these new snippets are various colors which make up my palette of life. But the mission I am on, a mission to climb the highest peaks on all the 7 continents and to reach the farthest points of the globe, the North and the South Poles. It is not an easy one. The colors which make up these climbs are mostly shades of black and dark grays. A bit like entering the void, but beyond this void is a rainbow. As you can imagine, climbing these peaks is not an easy task. It is in fact like going through an entire lifetime in a single climb. Which reminds me one of Shakespeare's most famous monologues. All the world's a stage, all men and women merely players. They have their exits and entrances, but one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. Climbing each peak is a lot like going through the 7 ages of life. You are reborn each time. With each new peak, you scale new heights, literally, ready to take over the world with extreme fascination and motivation. So the first few days are like years of infancy and childhood, wherein you learn and apply such learnings. Then you get through the ages of adolescence and young adulthood, wherein you have unlimited energy and drive. Then comes the midlife crisis, midway through the peak. I call them the mid-peak crisis. You have some energy and drive, but questions everything, want to give up, retire, and just run away. This is when you need to recall your motives, call upon your courage and conviction to get through this peak. If the mind believes, the body follows. Then comes early and late old age. Here you reflect on what you've learned on this climb. To overcome your own fears, understand and realize your strengths and weaknesses. Convince your mind to adjust to the surroundings. You let these learnings imbue your whole being to brace yourself for the upcoming challenges of old age. Old age signifies a period of least energy, but compensates it with great wisdom. As you summit, and the memories of the climb thus far replay in your head, just like memories of life flashing in front of your eyes, you then realize how far you've come and how much you've learned. So I'm here today to share with you certain things that have been etched in my memories, personal learnings along my multiple lifetime summits, as I like to call them. The highest peak of Africa is Mount Kilimanjaro. This was the first summit from my Mission 7 summits. I conquered Mount Kilimanjaro in the year 2014. As you may or may not know, Mount Kilimanjaro is a dormant volcano and nearly has 4 different climatic conditions on the way to the summit. This climb has many memories to draw upon. So it was the 1st of October 2014, around 11 p.m. The final summit day. I can never forget this part of the climb. At one point, my body wouldn't allow me to take a single step further. My body was ready to collapse at any second. myself, I started convincing myself that I can do this and I have the power inside of me to finish this climb. And so I took a sip of water, stood up, took a few steps forward, but couldn't go any further. However, giving up was not an option. So I started continuously talking to myself that I have the power inside of me, that I have to do this, I can do this. And so I became adamant, even if I collapse, it would only be after climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. And so I learned to take control over my body through control over my mind. And soon enough, I was on top of Mount Kilimanjaro along with my father, proudly holding the Indian flag and Mahatma Gandhi's photograph on his birth anniversary on October 2nd, 2014, at the age of 12. Before I started my second phase of my Mission 7 summit, a few months back, I got the biggest shock in my life. My father was diagnosed with last stage of lung cancer. And all he said was, I will be there with you till you complete your mission, and nothing can stop you from achieving your goal. And so, Mount Elbrus became the first ever peak I summited without my father by my side. And this climb was an altogether different experience which taught me life's most important lesson for a girl entering her rebellious teenage life: independence. So I climbed Mount Elbrus in the year 2015 at the age of 13 years, making me the world's youngest girl to accomplish this feat. Coming to the third summit of my Mission 7 summit, I would climb Australia's highest peak, Mount Kosciuszko. So this climb was combined with the Aussie challenge, which requires you to climb the 10 highest peaks which form the Snowy Mountain Range in just 4 days. This climb was a piece of cake for me. I could climb the 10 peaks easily because I finally had my father by my side for this entire climb. And I can proudly claim today that my father is the first stage 4 cancer patient to climb Mount Kosciuszko along with me in the year 2015. Coming to the latest peak, I would climb North America's highest peak, Mount Denali. It is also known as Mount McKinley. Mount Denali is considered to be one of the deadliest peaks in the world and also considered to be tougher than Mount Everest due to its climatic conditions and the terrains found during the climb. As with each peak, Mount Denali helped me discover another aspect of myself, that I was headstrong enough to achieve anything in life. How? Well, this summit was a game changer. I had to cross the path from 14,000 feet to 17,000 feet. This part of the climb requires technical skills and knowledge. Simply speaking, you need to climb with equipment on. You need to cross the path, which is extremely narrow ridge, where you cannot even stand with both your feet parallel. But the view from the ridge though is magnificent, breathtaking, amazing. I just do not have words to express the beauty I was witnessed. And so far, I have given you the glimpse of my painting thus far. And be assured that I won't be stopping here. I have a lot to be left to complete on my canvas of painting. I have numerous lifetimes to go on, or rather climb before I sleep. So next on my agenda are the highest peaks of the 3 continents and the 2 poles. There's Mount Everest in Asia, Mount Aconcagua in South America, Mount Vinson Massif in Antarctica, and the farthest points of the globe, the North Pole and the South Pole. Despite facing all the problems from my extended family, society, and everywhere else, my father always reminds me, understand what your mind is trying to tell you, listen to your heart, and just go on. My father had made many sacrifices. He has also left his professional career to be with me in all my climbs. Being a girl and taking out mountaineering, which is a male-dominant sport, me and my father had to face a lot of criticism from the society. And so far, all my climbs have been self-financed. And apart from a few special souls, no one has ever come forward to support us or even offer us guidance. And so, I keep adding strokes to my painting. But it does require a lot of patience, hard work, and struggle as I try to perfect it with errors along the way. But success can be even yours, even in the darkest hours. It is up to you to motivate yourself and come out a winner. There is another learning which these summit lifetimes have taught me, not just from the summits, but along the way. It is easier for you to clap and cheer for the other person on the other side. But you need to put yourself in the other person's shoe to understand the factors involved to achieve this feat. So I would like to leave you all with one last thought, which I truly believe in, and I like to practice it every day. Dream with open eyes and work. Work as hard as you can, as much as you can, and as fiercely as you can. And be careful what you dream of, because dreams do come true. Dream of climbing unachievable. Dream of climbing unconquerable heights. Live exciting lives, and most importantly, keep climbing. I have a mantra for achieving my dream, which is, adventure without risk is Disneyland. So what is your mantra for achieving your dream? Thank you.